Hey guys, this is FMeister94 here with my Namaste Friends pack opening. So I'm not going to be beating around the bush, so I'm just going to go straight through with what I got in my event packs, and then I'm going to just tabulate all the data at the end and give my final thoughts. So for the first pack, I got 50 PP tickets, 1 cash, 3 candles, 1 poison, and 3 Angel Wendy. And for my second pack, I got 75 PP tickets, 5 cash, 3 candles, 1 bead, 2 Stan, and 3 Wendy. For my third pack, I got 75 PP tickets, 5 cash, 1 book, 1 fossil, 1 bead, 3 candles, 2 Stan, 1 unholy combustion, 3 Angel Wendy, and 2 Princess Kenny. Or instead of book, I should have said hardback, as I like to call it. So for the fourth pack, we have 100 PV tickets, 10 cash, 4 candles, 2 beads, 1 dreidel, 3 for Jimmy, 1 dwarf engineer Dougie, 3 gunslinger Kyle, and 3 powerbind. And for our fifth pack, now to open it and see what's in it. Hopefully a bit of improvement in the PP tickets now. They're gradually improving, but still they're very low, to be honest. So that's 100 PP tickets, 10 cash, 1 ring, 1 dreidel, 1 syringe, 1 feather, 4 candles, 2 beads, 3 Paladin Butters, 2 Mimsy, 3 Poseidon Stan, 2 Bandita Sally, 1 Hercules Clyde, and 1 Unholy Combustion. So yeah, not really much improvement in the fourth pack. Hopefully there's a bit of improvement in the fifth one. But yes, there's a lot, but definitely it's a mystical event, as you can see. There's a lot more mystical items in it. So that's the only positive I can see from these packs so far. So 150 PB tickets, 15 cash, 1 hardback, 2 dreidel, 1 fat material, 5 candles, 3 beads, rare card, kid, 2 for Jimmy, 1 deckhand butters, 1 energy staff, 2 Poseidon Stan,
a rare, save that for later,
and 3 Bandita Sally, 1 unholy combustion, 1 hallelujah, and 3 powerbind. So yeah, again, one thing I'll say about it is it does have a fair few card copies, and a much larger percentage of them are like, you know, of any card copies or any materials that they have, they're mostly like mystical. So that's good. So if you're low on mystical card copies or materials, this event should kind of help, but I don't think it's going to help so much. Maybe the lower level players it would, but I suppose it's a nice little top off. So 200 PV tickets, 20 cash, 1 hardback, 2 feathers, 5 candles, 4 beads, 3 dreidel,
nice, a rare,
1 robot, 4 for Jimmy, 2 Cupid Carmen, finally
more rare
Cupid
than a
Carmen,
common, right?
1 sexy
rare,
nun
like
Randy.
how often can he
yes,
shower?
Very, very, very fine looking woman. Sheriff Carmen, 1 Sheriff Carmen, 1 energy staff, 4 Marine Craig. Yeah, shoot that goo, my dude. 2 Purify, 2 Astronaut Butters, and 3 Powerbind. Okay, yeah. Damn it, yeah, I kind of forgot, yeah. You have to press the claim, not keep on pressing the actual open one. So that's 300 PV tickets, 30 cash, 1 ring, 5 prayer beads, 2 arrows, 10 candles, 4 dreidel.
Okay, you're a little bit lucky.
And finally, we've got our apparel, our monk shirt, which is in the single packs. 5 for our Jimmy, 4 Zen Cartman, 2 Poseidon Stan, 3 Robin
That is
Tweak,
epic.
2 Marine Craig, 3
I like rares,
Purify,
don't you?
1 Pope Timmy, and 2 Space Warrior Token. Okay, so that's the final single packs. Now I'm not going to separate into 2 videos, so I'm going to include my single individual progress packs and also my team progress packs in the one single video. But based on what I've gotten so far, it's not too impressive. I think they could be doing better. As you can see here, I'm like 4th. Yeah, I'm not like the best contributor in my team. They're all like, there's some really good contributors in the team, but at the same time, for the most part, it's mostly inactive members. But yeah, it's I'm Irish, so I've got Irish pride, so I want to be in like a group of Irish people mainly. So 75 PB tickets for the first pack, 1 arrow, 2 candles, 2 prayer beads, or 2 beads, 1 key, 2 for Jimmy, 2 Stan the Great, and 2 Purify. So yeah, standard first pack, I suppose. Nothing special from it. Nothing especially you expect from it. It's still going to be pretty low. For the second pack, we've got 100 PB tickets, 1 hardback, 3 candles, 3 beads,
A rare find.
1 chip, 1 Friar Jimmy, 1 Zen Cartman, 2 Deckhand Butters, 3 Poseidon Stan, and 2 Powerbind. Now, of course, it's going now Powerbind and Purify. They're going to actually get a buff tomorrow. So, yeah, hopefully that will help them. But I'm not too sure. So whenever like the next update is, which should usually be after like the legendary reset, which is coming up in a couple hours. So after that, yes, they should be improved, but I don't expect too much of it. So for the next pack, it's 150 PB tickets, 1 ring, 3 candles, 4 beads, 2 chips, 1 alien hand,
Rare, that's a start.
or 1 hand, 3 tweaks, or
Rare,
Robin
that's
tweak,
it, just a rare.
3 Poseidon Stand, 1 Nelly, 1 regeneration, and 3 Powerbind. So yeah, again, a little bit of improvement with that. So let's see what's in the 4th pack. Of course, the 5th and 6th pack would have been really a lot better, but so we have 200 PB tickets, 15 cash, 2 fossils, 4 candles,
Rare.
4 beads, 2 dreidel,
Rare, keep going,
2
you
hands,
kids. A rare,
1
save
doggy,
that for later.
and 1 pirate ship Timmy, 1 prophet doggy, and 3 Bandita Sally, and 5 Purify, 2 Angel Wendy, and 1 Powerbind. So nice with like 5 commons for the 4th pack. So yes, that's all the packs that I can open now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tabulate all the data. And then I'm going to give my final thoughts. But as for my first thoughts on it, yeah, like I generally think the PB tickets just weren't good enough. The cash was nice. It was good in terms of any mystical user. Like if you are missing out on card copies or missing out on material. So my results for this week's event are as follows. So in my single packs, for my first pack I got 50 PvP tickets, 1 cash, 4 cards, 4 of which were common, 3 materials, 3 of which were bronze, no apparel. In pack 2 I got 75 PvP tickets, 5 cash, 5 cards, which were 5 common, 4 materials, 3 bronze and 1 silver, no apparel. In pack 3 I got 75 PvP tickets, 5 cash, 8 cards, 7 which were common and 1 rare, 6 materials, 4 of which were bronze and 2 silver, No apparel. In pack 4, I got 100 PvP tickets, 10 cash, 10 cards, 9 of which were common and 1 rare, 7 materials, 4 of which were bronze, 2 silver, 1 gold. No apparel. In pack 5, I got 100 PvP tickets, 10 cash, 12 cards, 10 of which were common, 2 rare, 10 mats, 5 of which were bronze, 4 silver, 1 gold, no apparel. In pack 6, I got 150 PvP tickets, 15 cash, 13 cards, 11 of which were common, 2 rare, 12 mats, 5 of which were bronze, 4 silver, 3 gold, no apparel. Pack 7, I got 200 PvP tickets, 20 cash, 16 cards, 13 of which were common, 2 rare, 1 epic. So finally we got an epic there with our 7 pack. 16 mats, 7 which were bronze, 5 silver, 4 gold, no apparel. Pack 8, 300 PvP tickets, 30 cash, 22 cards, 15 of which were common, 6 rares, and another epic. 22 mats, 10 of which were bronze, 7 silver, 5 gold, and finally we got our apparel. So that's again just like a monk outfit, basically, for that one. So in total, we got all 8 packs. So we got in total 1,050 PvP tickets, 96 cash, which is consistent. So every single event they give away about 96 cash, which is good that they keep a consistent amount of cash every event. 90 cards, 74 of which were common, 14 rare, 2 epic. So could do better in the epics, I'd say. Not rares aren't too bad. Again, for that one, I think they should kind of aim for more like 100 cards, to be honest. For mats, we got 80 mats, 41 of which were bronze, 25 silver, 14 gold. I like the amount of gold that there was, and then of course we got the monk outfit. What would I say about these packs in general? Yeah, I think that the PvP tickets could be more. They aren't really that rewarding, to be honest. You can't really get that much with that much PvP tickets. It would go away so fast. So it isn't really that useful. The cash is nice. The cards are definitely useful. And I can understand why there's less mats as well, to be honest. But it's very, very rounded around. Like, so you got a very good amount of silvers and you got a very good amount of gold. So I do like the split between the different kind of I suppose grades of mats. So it's well divided, I think. But I think the amount of rares that we got and epics in it were poor in the cards, in the card copies. Lots of commons. And from a positive side, I'd say as well that there was plenty of mystical cards to get from it, which is one of the only positive things about this event. So yeah, I still think, it's a shame they're not going back to the same model they had with the Upgrade Mania, because that event was awesome. Last week's event was again left a lot to be desired. I think these packs leave a lot to be desired. But that's just. But I'm going to go away from that there. But that's pretty much my thoughts on that. So now to go on to the team packs. So my team pack results. I only ended up getting 4 out of 6, unfortunately, because my team's not that active. And we just barely scraped 12,000, so I'm just happy to at least have gotten 4 packs. So in my first pack, I got 75 PvP tickets, no cash, 6 cards, 6 of which were common, 6 materials, 3 of which were bronze and 3 of which were silver. For pack 2, I got 100 PvP tickets, no cash, 9 cards, 8 of which were common, 1 rare, 8 mats, 4 of which were bronze, 4 silver. Pack 3, 150 PvP tickets, no cash, 11 cards, 9 of which were common and 2 rare, 11 mats, 5 of which were bronze and silver, and 5 which were silver, and 1 of which was gold. For pack 4, we got 200 PvP tickets. Finally, we got some cash, so 15. We got 14 cards, 11 which were common and 3 rares. 14 mats, 6 of which were bronze, 6 of which were silver, 2 of which were gold. So in total, we got 525 PvP tickets, so that's half of what we got for 8 of those team packs, which is kind of okay. I think that's actually not too bad in comparison to the other event. We've got 15 cash, so a lot less cash, unfortunately. It's a shame it took till 4 packs to get cash. 40 cards, 34 which were common, and 6 rares. Yeah, lots of commons, but just not enough rares. They need to be giving a bit more rares out and some epics, like. That's what I find really disappointing. And then 39 mats, 18 of which were bronze, 18 of which were silver, and 3 gold. Now, one thing I do like about this is it's split evenly between bronze and silver materials. I do really like that. So each round is going up by 1 bronze and 1 silver for every pack that you get. And on the third pack, then it's 3. So it keeps on going up by 3 and 3. So I'm not too sure if for the 5th pack, it would have been something like 7 bronze, 7 silver, 3 gold or something like that. Could have been something like that. I'm not too sure. Or even 4 gold. Yeah, I'll have to look at 2 other people's videos as well on that topic. But I do like the fact that it's a nice even numbers. I think the division of mats in this event has actually been fairly decent. If I have to give another point that I really like, it's the fact that the mats are evenly spread out. So you really get, at least from what you got in terms of materials, it's a nice even divide with actual bronze and silver materials. And the gold hasn't been too bad either. So I do like the split. I do like the divide in terms of the mats this season. So it actually is something that can be pretty helpful to a lot of players. That's just something from my results that I'm picking up. And of course, if it's kind of been different for you as well, do let me know. I'm pretty sure it's the same numbers for everyone though. As for what you get is a little bit different, but the variation is very minimal between player to player, I'd say. So that's my thoughts on that. Now, let's just see how much we got in total for this whole event. So for this whole event, in PvP tickets, we got 1,575 PvP tickets, 111 cash, 130 cards, 108 of which were common, 20 rare, 2 epics. So yeah, and then the 119 materials, 59 of which were bronze, 43 silver, 17 gold, and 1 apparel, which was our monk outfit. There was also a hat, I think a ball cap or something. And that was kind of what you also were getting with that one. So that's kind of, what would I say about this event? At the same time, it's over 100 cards and 100 materials. That can be pretty helpful. I'm sure the PvP tickets will also come in handy. And the cash is very nice. It's a nice top up, but I do believe for the effort and for the fact that because of this event, and to try and get the actual extra packs and stuff like that, they would have had to grind a little bit more. That they would have put themselves in danger because, of course, of a legendary reset. People could have put themselves in danger and dropped too far. So they ended up, like, whatever, for their own personal goals. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, just even for their own personal, like, you know, whatever, I suppose your own personal goals and stuff like that. A lot of people might not have been able to hit a rank, so basically for the legendary reset, get to a rank that they'd be proud of or be happy with. And yeah, I think, like, you know, it's just been a bit too much grinding. So I do hope that everyone at the end managed to get in the rank that they wanted to. Especially if, for example, it's somebody around, I don't know, 4,000, 5,000 that's been grinding out with this event and managed to whatever, like, you know, not manage to keep in the actual legendary rank because of this, you know, maybe. And then maybe they're really struggling at 50. Like, there is that danger, and I think that's one part of the negativity of this kind of thing, is that it makes people have to grind more, especially since it's next to legendary. So I'd say that's one negative, and I really think that this also doesn't really kind of like really give it's a good reward, to be honest. But that's my own opinion. But at the same time, there's nothing really, I can't really complain too much about it because it's still free technically. But yeah, that's just my own personal thoughts on it anyway. But I think they could do a lot better. So I would say something like, I only get 12 out of 14 of the packs. If I got 14 out of the packs, I don't think it would have still been there. It would have hit around that area. But I think something like, you know, about, I'd say probably like 200. I think like you should get about 200 cards and 200 materials. That's what I would really think is a good amount, a good reward for the effort. The cash is fine. The PvP tickets still leave a bit to be desired because the value of them, it's not that awfully valuable. Like, it's only for like getting stuff in the shops and coins. But even so, towards the coins, that really doesn't make much. That doesn't really give you very much, to be honest. Like 1,575 PvP tickets can be spent in no time. It's not that much of a help. At lower levels it would. And also because Mysticals are having a lot of like trouble with it. With all the actual like, all the mats and the cards, definitely been a good help to them. But even so, from what I've heard from a lot of like mystical players, they just weren't happy with what I gave them. So hopefully now, maybe in the future, with also the update, with also the balance update and stuff coming, that, you know, it'd be a much more pleasant experience, and maybe that there'd be a bit more quality of life for the players in the future with some of these events. So I'll end it there. Thanks for listening, and I hope you do drop by on the next video.